Well, it's been a while since I've done a stream, and for those of you watching now, I will be streaming Median XL tomorrow. More than likely, it'll end up being the two-hand Death Gaze Barb. But, for those of you who are about to come in, this is World's Scariest Police Chases on PS1. I did stream this game a few months back, and, I just feel like streaming it again, because it was actually pretty fun the first time around.
Due to the graphic nature of this game, player discretion is advised.
Alright, so, let's get into pursuit mode. Which, I don't think I can... Oh. Okay, I must have changed my memory card. Anyway. Let's put in my screen name here. So I'm gonna try and get every single commendation, aka bonus objective, for all of these missions, but I don't promise that I will. And I'm not going to replay missions to do that.
In high-speed pursuits, police officers face danger at every turn. Training, preparation, and readiness are what give law enforcement the edge over reckless and dangerous criminals. A split second or wrong turn can mean the difference between life and death. Your first challenge here at the Police Academy will be to master control of a powerful police cruiser.
In this first training pass, you'll learn the basic handling of a standard police vehicle. Drive 2 laps within the given time limit. And if you knock over any object on the course, you will have to start again. Okay, rookie, step on it.
Okay. So I know I explained the commendation goals last time I streamed this game, but, whatever, I just like to explain it every time anyway. The commendation goal for this mission is to do 2 laps around the track without hitting a single object and with having at least 8 seconds on the clock up there. It is... Okay, Okay, my controller's doing weird things. I should have shown off the failure dialogue there. Oh well. Alright, let's see if I can do this.
Step on it.
I know, I don't suck at this game that badly. Okay. There we go.
driving. You're on your way. You have earned a commendation.
Yeah, we'll just create a file here. Oh. Whoops. Oh well, no big deal. No big deal.
For the police, high-speed pursuits are a fact of life. The last thing fleeing fugitives care about is the safety of themselves and others. The only way to protect the innocent and the guilty is to rely upon instincts honed by intense training. This exercise will train you in the basics of stopping an escaping vehicle quickly and without risking the lives of innocent civilians.
Listen up. Complete this test in a convincing fashion, and you're on your way to graduating from the police academy. The car in front of you is driven by the police academy's best driving instructor. You need to stop him before he reaches the end of this strip of road. You can accomplish this by ramming into him until his vehicle is disabled. Ready, set, go!
Okay. So the accommodation goal for this, I think, is just to disable this car really quickly and or without taking a whole lot of damage, which is overall not that difficult, but sometimes it can be a little hard. Maybe like right here when this happens. Come on now. I probably am not gonna get the accommodation. Yeah, I'm just gonna start over. I'm doing really bad in this stream. I'm not gonna lie. I said I wasn't gonna restart, but I'm not gonna do this badly. It's only the second mission.
Ready, set, go!
This is what I was trying to do. Okay, that should be okay. I'm trying to get him to rear end me, because if you get a criminal to rear end you, that does a lot more damage to him than it would to your car. Oh my lord, this is awful. There we go.
Good driving, rookie. You put him out of commission. Cuff him.
Hi, Steven. I was gonna say, I guarantee I didn't get the accommodation on that one. That was terrible. That was a terrible run.
Using firearms to stop crazed and dangerous criminals is the toughest decision a police officer can make. But that's where training comes in. Sometimes using force is the only way to protect the innocent and preserve the peace. Knowing how to use your weapon is the only thing that counts when taking that final step. Out there on the streets, an officer only has a split second to make a decision and fire accurately.
Okay. In this test, you will need to use your firearms to stop a suspect from fleeing a crime scene. You will be driving a police sport utility vehicle, so watch out. It handles quite differently compared to the cruiser. Do not use firearms until you are cleared by control. Okay, officer, let's go.
Okay. Accommodation goal for this mission is to beat it with high accuracy. I think it's 93 or 94% or more. And or to destroy this car before it reaches a certain point on the map. Actually, I think it's both. Oh, nice. Nope, come on, come on. There we go.
Now, go back, get the suitcase. That's important evidence.
So I can almost guarantee you that I got the accommodation here. And I'm going to say right now, if I happen to get the accommodation for every other mission in the game, I'm going back and getting the accommodation for the second mission.
Well done. You've got the evidence. It looks like you're ready to hit the streets of Ashland.
He says this, but yet you have one more training to,
You have earned a commendation.
you have one more, oh, right, it's full. One more training mission to go.
When engaging in a high-speed pursuit, nothing is ever routine. Sometimes, though, police officers find themselves in situations so extreme, their driving and shooting skills are pushed to the limit. And in order to survive, cops have to rely upon instinct, coordination, and creativity. The next exercise will challenge you to perform advanced driving maneuvers while firing efficiently and accurately at various targets.
Okay. Today you'll learn to use some advanced driving maneuvers. First, you'll drive along a track into a blind alley. Stop there and wait for my command. You will then back out, perform a 180-degree turn, follow the track, and shoot several targets along the road. Then, go for the goal. Go, go, go!
Hi, MS. Yes, you did get me. Just, if you just got here, you only missed about 10 minutes of the stream so far. Also, I should have slowed down before making this jump. Okay. Accommodation goal for this mission is to hit every target and have at least, I think, 20 seconds
Do a 180 and speed back along the road.
on the clock,
Okay, now shoot all
which is actually pretty generous. 4 and 5. Okay, and I believe this time around I will show off the failure dialogue that John Bonnell
Well
gives,
done, officer. You have passed this test. You are ready for patrol.
because some of it is rather amusing, and
You have earned a commendation.
oh, I keep hitting that. What was I gonna say? But yeah, some of it is amusing, and unfortunately, I will not be looking at chat too awfully much, just in between missions.
Lunch has escalated into a boozed-up joyride through a peaceful residential neighborhood. With school out and children at play, police must respond quickly to prevent a terrible tragedy from taking place. There is no room for error when innocent lives are at stake.
Unit 1, we have received reports of a drunk driver in the Hemerson residential area. Be on the lookout for a black sports car. Respond immediately. Suspect is in the vicinity of a children's playground.
10-4, control. Unit 1 is in.
Do I still play MXL? Yes, I do. I haven't played it recently, not since I recorded the last couple segments of the Poison Caster Sorceress, but I'll be streaming it tomorrow, hopefully. So, let's see.
Unit 1, ceasefire. Ceasefire. Unit 1, ceasefire and return to station. The captain wants a word. You fired a weapon without regard for public safety.
Oh, okay, I thought that might give the failure dialogue. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Okay.
10-4, Control. Unit 1 is en route.
So, the accommodation... If the accommodation goals are just beat the mission quickly and with low property damage and high accuracy from now on, I'm not going to specify it. I'm only going to specify it if it's something different.
Control, this is Unit 1. We have visual of the
But
suspect. He's exhibiting behavior consistent with...
the accommodation goal for this mission is... You see that blue meter down at the bottom that's filling up slowly? The game doesn't explain this, but you're supposed to just know to stay behind the criminal in question, and this goes up faster with your siren turned on. Like, here's how fast it goes with the siren off. And here it is with the siren on. I guess this is just a stress meter. So anyway, you gotta let that fill up and cause as little property damage as possible to get the accommodation in this one. The next mission is exactly the same goal. Any mods for Super Mario? There's a lot of ROM hacks for Super Mario games. From the first Super Mario Brothers up to Super Mario 64, anyway. Not sure about Mario Sunshine. I somehow doubt it. Also, I will point out that there's very little RNG in this run. I mean, sometimes the bad guys will do different things, but this does not happen very often. More often than not, they follow the exact same route that they go every single time. They almost never deviate. Okay, so he's gonna turn left and go into the car park. Yep. And I did not mean to hit that. And he should just drive right back out. Yep. Sometimes he does go out the other side, but that very rarely happens. Okay, that's enough of first person. I normally play driving games in first person if I can, but that does make the game more difficult. In this game is a little bit more difficult because you get tunnel vision, as I'm sure you saw. Oh. Okay.
Control, this is Unit 1. We've apprehended the suspect. We're bringing him in. He'll need to sober up before we have a chat with him.
Unit 1, roger that. Well done.
Police training and instinct restore peace to this usually quiet neighborhood. And this drunk driver will be sleeping it off at the city jail.
You have earned a commendation.
Now, I'm pretty sure all of these fake mugshots are just the developers of the game. I'm not going to show every accommodation reward. I will say what they are, but I'm not going to show off every mugshot and all that.
Gunning through heavy traffic, a crazed car thief starts his morning with a heavy dose of adrenaline. Pursuing a desperate criminal is always dangerous, but this high-speed pursuit is on a collision course with Monday morning traffic.
Unit 1, we have a report of a stolen car heading westbound on Ashland Highway. Car is a brown sedan, registration number Charlie Alpha 539. Do not use firearms. Repeat, no weapons. Innocent people may be in the car.
Charlie, Alpha 539, roger that, Control. No firearms. We're on our way.
If you're referring to the Mario hacks that I mentioned, no, not really. They're just the same game but with different levels. Although there are some ROM hacks for Mario 64 that change what you can do, but you still collect stars and collect coins, so it's not... I wouldn't really call it a total conversion hack. Oh, that was not good. Yeah, hitting cars counts for property damage. Even if you hit, like even if they hit and disable the vehicle and you touch it afterwards, it still counts as property damage for you. So, yeah, try and avoid that if you can. And what I said about traffic RNG earlier also applies to traffic. Because the traffic, the street lights, everything in every mission is dependent on a in-level timer. Which I could prove this when I get to mission 9. But, I probably won't, just for the sake of time. Now, ironically, this mission is a bit of a gatekeeper if you try to speedrun the game any percent, because it's hard to do this one really quick. But on 100%, yeah, you just do what I'm doing. Just follow him with the siren on and let him just crash on his own. Oh wait, he turns. He'll go straight, I think? Yeah. Turn right. Should make a sharp right here. Yes, and he will crash into the wall, like he likes to do. Okay, this was actually pretty good.
Control, this is Unit 1.
Now here's the best post-mission dialogue in the game right here.
Unit 1, roger that. Well done.
After a dangerous game of cat and mouse, the cops put the clamps on this reckless criminal. The punk with no respect for other people's property will now become someone else's property in the city jail.
I always love that line. I don't think he even went that far in the TV series that this game is based off of. Anyway, what brought me to playing Mario 64 hacks? I'll explain that once the mission the mission briefing ends.
Gangbangers held up in a motel engage police in a no-holds-barred death match. When good meets bad and neither side backs down, the results are explosive.
Control, this is Unit 1. Nothing to report. Over. It's a quiet night. A little too quiet.
Roger that, Unit 1. Your shift is over soon, so just... All units, we are under heavy fire. Repeat, heavy fire. Immediate backup. All units, report to West Chelham Road. Officers under attack. Officers down.
When I was 21, I went back and played the original Mario 64 because I had never 100%ed the game. And so I had to look up Jolly Roger Bay 100 coins because I was missing the last ring. And because YouTube was actually being nice... Oh, yeah, sometimes you just hit a random pixel there. Anyway, it eventually recommended like some Pan and Coac videos, and then it recommended a guy named, and some of you guys will know who this is, Bick Dip on a Bus. It recommended me to watch his LP of Kaizo Mario 64. I watched that, and I was very, very entertained by watching that. And by that point, he had already also LP'd the Super Mario 74 ROM hack. And so that inspired me to start playing ROM hacks. Oh, holy shit, this guy's going left. He never does that. He almost always goes down into that tunnel. If he turns right, this is gonna be the... Okay, never mind, I killed him.
Control, this is Unit 1. We have the situation under control. Suspect is down and in custody.
Roger that, Unit 1. Good work. Now go back and collect that evidence.
Hi, Amaro. Glad to see you could make it. Also, have I heard about Grim Dawn? I know of Grim Dawn. I don't know much about it. Oh, the accommodation for this mission, I forgot to mention. You have to take the shortcut that I did. If you don't, an officer will get gunned down and injured.
10-4, Unit 1.
These gangbangers were on a dangerous path of lawlessness and mayhem. Thanks to these brave officers, their train of tragedy was derailed, and justice has been served.
If you follow the arrow, it won't give you the shortcut, and you'll never ever be able to get the accommodation. What is the... Is this low gravity? I think it is. Yeah, it's low gravity. I know for a fact that firing on the bus in this mission will cause John Bonnell to give his mission failure dialogue.
And his family has snapped and hijacked a public bus full of passengers, exhibiting a blatant disregard for his life and the life of others. This deranged, desperate driver is on a crash course with tragedy.
All units, we have reports of a Code 37 stolen city bus, last spotted in the downtown district. Approach with caution. Vehicle contains passengers. Over.
Unit 1 responding. Over.
Now, this particular chase, I believe, is actually based off of a chase that happened in the series. I don't know if it's based off of it, but I do know that in the actual show, the cops did chase a bus. Alright, I'm gonna ram into the back of this guy. Come on.
Unit 1, approach with caution. Vehicle contains passengers. Unit 1, stop immediately. Have you lost your mind? Vehicle contains passengers.
Police officers are trained to deal with adversity. But when adversity involves a busload of innocent people, even the most hardened of cops is tested. You better believe police will work twice as hard to ensure nothing like this happens again.
I love the clear disgust in his voice when you fail this one. Also, I don't know how the fuck I'm endangering the bus passengers by ramming into it. It's a bus, and I'm driving a police cruiser. I somehow doubt the passengers would really be harmed by that. And it also goes without saying that I'm not allowed to fire my guns into the bus, which is a shame because I get the machine gun for the very first time. So give the player a machine gun that they will instantly fail if they use. Good logic. So yeah, the only thing you can do is follow this guy until he stops with your siren on. If you turn your siren off, he will make it to this spot on the map. Why he doesn't just go straight to it, I don't know, but whatever. Anyway, if he makes it to that point, you will fail instantly. Also, whoever was in that car he was pushing around is definitely dead. So yeah, this is all this mission is. He just goes in a line and destroys every single car he runs into. Oh, he ran into both the wall and the pole. That doesn't happen too often. Whoa! Man, he is just mauling these people today. Holy crap.
Control, this is Unit 1. We have the situation under control. Suspect is apprehended.
Unit 1, roger that. Well done.
When the disturbed and disgruntled are in the driver's seat, a police officer's wits are put to the test. Fortunately for these terrified passengers, these cops knew what they were doing, and the unemployed bus driver is now headed for a career behind bars.
I'm not so sure about that. I think the families of the drivers of those cars that were definitely killed would have something to say about that. Although, if this were real, obviously all the roads would be blocked off and such.
In the war on drugs, police are often required to go undercover to stop drug smuggling scum from bringing their deadly cargo to the streets. The challenge for these narcotic officers will be to stay close to their suspect without raising suspicion. Once the deal goes down, the law kicks in, and the pursuit is on.
Unit 1, this is Control. Suspect is heading north towards your position. ETA 15 seconds.
Roger that, Control. Keep your eyes open.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2... Okay, not quite 15. I was wondering if it would be exactly 15 seconds on the dot. So I can definitely fail this one immediately.
Damn it, he spotted us.
Roger, Unit 1. Return to station for debriefing. Over.
Unfortunately, police have lost this battle, but the tireless dedication of the men and women of the Ashland PD will pay off. And these hopped-up hoodlums better watch out, because a life of crime always ends in doing time.
Can't wait to play with Abyss. I can't wait to play with Death Gaze, because it looks like that's what I'm going to be doing this season. Although, had I known the throw barb changes would have been as extensive as they were, I would have put that as an option instead. Now, this light here, if I had not failed the previous attempt on purpose, it would have been a red light. Or it would have been turning yellow as he would have gone through the intersection. And this light here would be turning red. But because I skipped the mission briefing, it was green when he went through it. He's going to turn left. Or he should turn left. And he's going to turn right here and get on the freeway.
Suspect is heading north on the highway.
Roger that,
Whoa.
Unit 1. Continue
Whoa,
pursuit.
whoa, whoa. Almost got too close. That would have been bad had I failed that, because I'd have to sit through all this again. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure you can tell what the bar to the right of my health bar is. If that black bar gets above the top, you fail because he spots you. And if it goes to the bottom, you fail because you lost him. I assume this is one...
Control, suspect is leaving the highway.
I assume the bar is
the.
it's basically one rendered screen away from you. Would be my guess. Whoa, 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 whoa. I think I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
Control, suspect has come to a stop at the harbor. There's another vehicle here, a white limousine with a license plate Alpha Will 7591 Bravo.
Thank you, Unit 1. Good work. We're running the plates right now. Focus on suspect Leo Garcia and apprehend him as soon as he leaves. We'll take care of the limo.
Control, we are under fire. Suspect is firing at us.
10-4, you are cleared to return fire.
Okay. That ceasefire message was because I accidentally hit a civilian. There we go.
Control, this is Unit 1. We have the situation under control. Suspect is apprehended.
Roger, Unit 1. Great work. Units are en route to assist you.
Okay. I'm 95% positive I got the commendation for this one. It's the same general goals.
Control, we found the packet.
Well done, Unit 1. Excellent work.
This drug-running punk found out that the harder you run, the longer the arm of the law will reach. The only deals this narcotics pusher will be making are with the district attorney.
Okay. What makes me confirm people cannot read minds? I just don't believe that's a thing that people can actually really do. Also, I'm really surprised I got the commendation, given my accuracy was lower than 95%. And the reward is being able to drive the taxi in Free Patrol.
A deadly traffic accident at rush hour on rainy streets. Police have to race against the clock to arrive at the scene, then escort the ambulance to the hospital through congested traffic to save the life of a critically injured patient.
Unit 1, we have a serious accident on the Washington Bridge northeast of your current location. Emergency units need immediate backup. Victim is seriously injured. Get there and escort the ambulance to the Southwest Mercy Hospital.
Roger that. We're on our way.
Alright, I'm curious, because I don't actually know.
Unit 1, ceasefire, ceasefire.
Does this trigger the dialogue?
Unit 1, ceasefire and return to station. The captain wants a word. You fired a weapon without regard for public safety.
No, it doesn't. Okay. Oh wait, I already listened to this. Anyone know a good starter for noobs on MXL tomorrow? Probably Throwbar, because of the insane amount of changes that they made to it. By changes, I mean buffs.
Unit 1, this is Medical 34. Patient is listed in critical. We need escort now.
Hold on, check this out. Link have all the builds from easy to hard. Yeah. This or Super Mario have any similarity to Median XL? No. No, not really. I just play other stuff once in a while, if that's what you're asking. Oh, whoa, whoa. Alright. I'll explain the commendation goal for this mission in a minute.
Unit 1, we are losing pulse on the patient. You have to get here now.
It'll make more sense whenever I get to the ambulance.
Unit 1, we can't hold much longer.
If you're fast enough, you can get here before he says, Unit 1, where are you?
Where are you?
Medical 34, we've arrived. We're ready to escort you.
Roger that. Let's go. There are only 2 hospitals that can offer the right treatment for the patient, so you better choose the closest one. Over.
Better choose the closest one. Okay. So, if we look at the city map, it'll lead us to this hospital. Okay, you can see it there, the little medical symbol. However, because the police and apparently the paramedic are so stupid, they don't know that there's this hospital over here, which you can tell just by looking at the map that it's closer. So, I know I said this last time I streamed this game, but don't ever have an accident in this fictional city, because the police and the ambulance drivers are freaking stupid. And they don't know how to get to the hospital either, so I have to escort them. So anyway, do I play Median XL with others? Sometimes. Depends on my mood that day and if I want to farm. And as for strategic combat and higher difficulties, definitely. There definitely is, especially with stuff that has life on kill, like meaning when they kill you they get more health, and for lockout areas where you can't just get a few hits, die, re-enter the area a million times. Yeah, you definitely have to think about what you're doing for those. Unless you have fully upped Stormblast Barb with super overpowered gear, then you can just like one-shot almost everything. Oh yeah, we're gonna ignore the arrow this time around.
Hurry up, Unit 1. The patient's vitals are dropping. Unit 1, are you sure you're taking the quickest way?
Don't worry, we know the way.
Don't question my knowledge, ambulance driver. I obviously know the city better than you do. Oh, and there's no indication that this hospital's over here. You just have to know that it's over here. Whether by playing around in the game or by looking at a guide. I forget how I found this out back in the day. Because YouTube certainly didn't exist.
Alright, we got it from here. Thanks for the escort. Good work, Unit 1.
Once again, countless hours of training pay off. Determined police officers with nerves of steel push their finely honed driving skills to the limit in order to save the life of a critically injured accident victim.
There's no voice chat in MXL directly, but if you're playing with people on over like Discord or something, you could... I keep hitting this. You could communicate through Discord, but not in-game directly. Otherwise, you'd have to do text messages, basically.
Like something out of a movie, a diabolical madman has taken the city of Ashland hostage. 4 bombs have been planted at different locations around the city, each set with a timer. What's worse, this psycho has made a game of it, taunting the police at every turn. The cops will be pushed to the limits before mass destruction is unleashed upon the innocent people of Ashland.
Unit 1, I have someone on the line who claims he's a terrorist. He specifically asked to speak to you. I'm patching him through.
Thanks, Control.
Officers, Lou Ferris is my name. Remember that, because in 5 minutes, the name Lou Ferris will forever haunt the memories of this stinking city. I've put together a little surprise for the fine citizens of Ashland. 4 bombs to cleanse this city of every last pathetic person who has taken something from me. Ashland Fire Department, Main Park, Union Bank, and Lincoln Market. It will all burn. There's no way you'll make it in time. Just let it happen.
Okay.
Unit 1, we're running a background check on the name Lou Ferris. Over.
Roger that, Control.
Lou, are you still there?
Of course. Mine will be the last voice you ever hear.
Why are you doing this?
What? Killing guilty people?
Killing innocent people, Lou.
They are not innocent. Oh no, not innocent at all. Each and every person in this forsaken city is guilty, and I'm handing down a sentence of fire.
Okay. So, this mission I was stuck on for months when I played this when I was younger for the first time. This wasn't my only game, but it took me forever to beat this one. And you could probably already tell that this bomb van controls like ass. Now I'm gonna fail this one immediately. I'm not gonna... There we go. There we go.
Unit 1, 1099. Multiple explosions reported. All units respond. Code 3, over.
Murder, mayhem, destruction. The trademarks of a madman bent on turning a city into a world of chaotic anarchy. Sometimes, all the training in the world can't prevent a psychotic terrorist with nothing to lose from exacting his twisted idea of retribution.
So yeah. Now to play this one legitimately. MXL multiplayer for trading, conversation decisions, general assistance, and strategic combat. And just generally having fun. But other than that, you got it. So I'm going to be getting the bombs in the order that I'm getting them in, because if you don't do it the way I'm doing it, you cannot win. You have to do it the way I'm doing it. And if you want to try to not do it my way, go ahead. I dare you.
Well, good work, officers.
Okay,
There's still 3 bombs left. Should be a walk in the park for a couple of bright cops like yourself.
I was really worried that the bomb van was gonna blow up the bomb again. Right now, you can, I don't know if you could notice that, but the truck was doing the weird bouncing thing. Also, if you hit the handbrake, you get this. You have this. You can get this weird. Okay, back up. This weird jerky turn. It's hard to explain. I can try showing it off for like a good half a second to full second after you let off the brake.
Impressive. 2 more bombs to go. Of course, you'll never get.
Will there be a car here? Okay, there isn't. Sometimes there's a car there. I think it depends on if you're fast enough. Okay, I'm gonna hit the brake. Yeah, you see how I just sort of fishtailed into that? Yeah, that's only on this truck. Luckily, you do not have to drive this for more than this mission. Okay.
Well, I must say, you've surpassed my expectations. You still have 1 more to go. Good luck. Oh, and remember,
this is...
the fate of Ashland is in your hands. Pleasure, Chip.
Okay, I'm restarting because there's no way I can make it. Because I fucked that up. And that's not even being picky over the accommodation. That's just not being able to beat the mission in general. That's fun. Get around the pole, damn it! Yeah, this mission is by far the hardest mission in the game. Nothing else comes even remotely close to it. Mainly because you have to drive this shitty-ass bomb van. Oh, you fucking... I'm not sure if having high health is a requirement for the accommodation. I don't think it is. But it might be.
Well, good work, officers. There's still 3 bombs left. Should be a walk in the park for a couple of bright cops like yourselves.
Also, I must get the fuck out of the way. Yeah, no, I'm starting over again. You also have to have low property damage. I have to really focus on this. Sometimes you'll have a good time with this mission, other times it'll be awful. So far, it's leaning towards being completely awful.
Well, good work, officers. There's still 3 bombs left. Should be a walk in the park for a couple of bright cops like yourselves.
Come on. Get...
impressive. 2 more bombs to go. Of course, you'll never get to them in time.
Is it more fun to play online with people? I think it is. Especially if you get a stream going and you can, if you're like me and you stream the game and you get a good chat going. It's also very enjoyable if you could just clean sweep an entire area, say Tegonzi, in less than a couple minutes. Oh, come on. Turn. Please. Alright, here's where we'll see if the...
10 seconds left.
Here's where we'll see if I get the accommodation.
Well, I must say, you've surpassed my
I don't know if having high health is a requirement or not. I don't think it is, but it might be.
The fate of Ashland is in your hands. Pleasure.
And having time on the clock does not affect accommodation either. I am going to turn on the siren to make traffic yield a little bit. Okay, just right there, though. Oh, don't hit that pole. If I hit that pole, then I'm screwed. Stop.
We're not gonna make it!
Great work, Unit 1.
With disaster averted, the city of Ashland can breathe easier. Thanks to the superhuman efforts of the police, a lunatic's murderous vision of destruction and chaos has been thwarted. Against cops like these, daring, deadly terrorists don't stand a chance.
Okay. I did need high health. And before you say, oh, you had too much property damage, I've gotten accommodation with more property damage than that. So yeah, you just need high HP, and I'm definitely not replaying that mission again.
The news media can play a very important role in crime fighting. Police officers will often rely upon camera footage to help put dangerous criminals away. Sometimes, however, the media can hinder rather than help. Undercover officers prepare for surveillance of a drug deal when they discover an unwelcome guest, a news van from the local television station.
Control, we are in position at the rendezvous point, waiting for suspects to arrive.
Roger, Unit 1. Wait for further instructions.
What the... Control, we have spotted a news van arriving in the immediate vicinity. Our operation has been breached. Over.
Let's see if I can draw them away from the area and then lose them. Let's take them for a ride.
Unit 1, try to loose the tail, then return to the rendezvous point before the suspect arrives.
Come into my game tomorrow and I'll show you around. Now, I can fail this one in 3 seconds.
Unit 1, cease fire. Repeat, cease fire. You cannot discharge your weapon on the news van.
Why not?
Unit 1, cease fire and return to station. The captain wants a word. You fired a weapon without regard for public safety.
The dogged determination of this nosy news van results in months of undercover police work going down the drain. You can bet the police will be less than cooperative the next time the local TV news team needs a favor.
Now, for those of you who have not watched the series that this game is based off of, the guy doing the pre and post mission dialogue is the same guy who hosts the series.
Roger that. Piece of cake.
If anyone would be interested, I could post a link to just a random episode of the series, so you guys can see, so you can have some context of this game, see what the series it was based on was about. Alright, so I'm gonna make the U-turn here. Hopefully lose the van. Sometimes this van... Oh, shit. I don't think I can make that. Doing what I tried to do and would have succeeded had I not hit that car is by far the most consistent and fastest way to do
Roger that.
this mission quickly, or at least this first part. Okay. I also forgot how to do what I just did there. If you use your car to hug the sidewalk with the right set of wheels, you can cause the van to immediately smash into the telephone pole it's right in front of. Because what's happening is its hitbox is trying to go in a straight line directly towards your hitbox. It will inevitably get free, but not before you get away from him.
Control, we're back at the rendezvous point. Over. Control, suspect approaching. Transaction has been executed.
Unit 1, apprehend suspect.
Roger.
Okay, so I'm gonna go first person,
Suspect has seen us.
and we're gonna unload with the Magnum. Really? I think I was too far away. He will almost always ram into that wall. There we go. We're gonna unload with the machine gun. I'm in first person here because if I'm in third person while I'm firing this machine gun, the game lags like crazy. I guess because the game has to load the model of your vehicle. And that causes the game to lag and cause FPS drops. I know are different things, okay? Nobody needs to correct me. Where the hell is this guy? Come on. This looks like it's gonna be kind of a slow mission. Okay, I'm not sure why he just rammed into the wall. Okay, I think I got the accommodation, though I'm not sure.
Suspect is apprehended.
Unit 1, roger that. Well done.
Despite a nosy news van and a hot-running, engine-gunning, drug-pushing punk, these undercover cops remain focused and fearless. With committed cops like these, drug smugglers will have to think twice before setting up shop in the city of Ashland.
Alright. Not much, not here. I'm just sort of playing a game. Thanks for the... by the way, thanks for the support. What starter tips do I have, MS? By starter tips, do you mean if I was recommending tips for a very first-time player, or, like, what stage of the game? Because I could give different tips for different stages. Except for, like, end game, like very end game.
An informant, you can be sure he's a hot target. Police are called upon to transport this precious commodity from prison to the courthouse.
Control, the prisoner is in the vehicle. Over.
Roger that, Unit 1. Prisoner's name is Bill Bender, an informant. He's a key witness in today's trial at City Hall. Don't attract any attention. Take good care of him.
I don't think shooting civilians would cause
We'll take care of the cargo. Over and out.
the failure dialogue to take place. Now, the Control said don't attract any attention. It doesn't matter how you drive. Those two black sedans,
Those two sedans have been following us since we left the prison.
perhaps the same sedans from Simpsons Hit and Run. No, but seriously though, those two black sedans will follow you no matter what. Now you could also elect to go up this way and then go down, but this way is even longer and more dangerous than doing it the way I'm doing it. Now, like with the news van, what's happening is the hitboxes of these sedans are always trying to collide into your hitbox, and will hit anything in the way.
We're getting out of here. Repeat, we are now on the run.
Roger that. Back up.
Oh shit, this is really bad.
Units in the vicinity of State Prison.
Oh fuck, I'm tempted to restart. If you do not want the red car, the one that's shooting at me, you do not want that one close to you. And even worse is if the one with the yellow arrow is pushing him along. Oh, damn. Well, I failed the commendation for this mission, for sure. The goal is to have over, I think it's 45% health. It might be 40, but I think it's 45. 55-hour experience. In Vanilla D2, yeah, definitely beginner experience, because nothing in Vanilla D2 will prepare you for some of the crap you have to do in Median. You will learn very quickly that it is an increased difficulty mod. I thought it was a decreased difficulty mod because when I first played it, because I did crossbow necro before I knew anything. And at the time I had cough cough buckshot, which I may make a buckshot necro this season on top of Death Gaze Barb. It was extremely powerful.
Control, this is Unit 1. Situation is under control. We have arrived at City Hall. Prisoner secured. Now, we elect the city.
Roger that, Unit 1. Good work, officers.
High-profile informants evoke desperate measures from desperate criminals. Fortunately, this stool pigeon is protected by cops willing to sacrifice their lives in the fight against organized crime.
I somehow doubt cops are willing to sacrifice their lives for that purpose. So yeah, I definitely failed the achievement, although I kind of got fucked by RNG. It's one of the few instances where that can happen.
A disturbed military veteran and his militia member brother have hijacked 2 military tanks and are rampaging through downtown. Police are forced to use heavy weapons to slow down these road-raging siblings until the arrival of the urban assault vehicle, an armored police tank built to handle extreme and deadly situations like this one.
Whoa. I don't know what's with the screen flashing there.
Control, this is Unit 1. We need an update on suspect's location. Please advise.
Unit 1, suspect should be appearing on your city map. Now.
Got it. Heading for the casino area. Over.
Good luck, officers.
Now, I'm not actually sure... Now, this guy's gonna head to the stadium.
You better get here fast.
I actually don't know what happens if he reaches the stadium, other than you fail the mission. I'm actually gonna see what happens. And by the way, this is the weakest tank ever, because you can stop him with just a machine gun and a shotgun. And this also was shown in the actual series. This was in, I want to say, Los Angeles, California. Hold on, let's see, sound. Yeah. Should turn that up. I should have turned that up a while ago.
10-4 control.
Because I could barely hear John Bonnell at all. Now, this cannon will go off on a timer every few seconds, so if you can just kind of tell. You just kind of have to get a feel for when it's about to fire, and it will not hit you. You have maneuverability. The tank does not.
He's heading for the stadium. We have to stop him before he kills someone.
Let me know if this is too loud or if it causes echo into my microphone. If it is, I'll turn the speech back down.
Affirmative control, let's do this.
Now, I could have killed this guy a long time ago if I had actually been trying to. And as you would...
Overpowered and outgunned, police could only watch as these embittered brothers carried out their message of mayhem, leaving a trail of terror and destruction in their wake.
Oh, that's disappointing. I was hoping to see, like, the stadium half destroyed or something. Now I forget exactly what happened with... Okay, I thought the game froze.
Heading for the casino
The
area.
actual
Over.
event that this is based off of, I want to say the tank somehow... The driver somehow got the tank stuck, and so the cops ran in there quickly and killed the guy driving the tank. I believe that's how that went. That's how it ended. Alright.
There he is. He's leaving the area.
Unit 1, maintain pursuit and attempt to stop him. Over.
Forward control.
Game? Quit trying to target the cars. Now I should also point out here that if you get too close to the tank, like its shots will just skim over you and will do... You'll basically whiff the shot.
Exercise extreme caution. Over.
Affirmative control, let's do this.
Now if you're really fast,
Control, this is Unit 1. We got him. He's out of the game.
Roger that, Unit 1. His brother is still in play. A police urban assault unit has arrived. Transfer to that vehicle. Over.
Roger that.
if you're fast enough, you can definitely destroy the tank before the "you are allowed to use the missile launcher" tech or dialogue finishes. Now, the accommodation goal for this mission is to
Control, Unit 1 is changing vehicles.
beat the mission with the APC specifically having over 50% health. And also, you can try and engage the tank within your police cruiser. I've tried this, but the game just refuses to register any damage to the tank. The tank is completely immortal until you get into the APC. So now this APC here is slightly faster and more maneuverable than, or actually significantly more maneuverable, but slightly faster than the tank. You gotta blow up, and you just do this, and again, like, here's third person, and here's first person. Okay, let me slow it down. Gotta wait for the little dot to line up. Get out of the way, car.
Got him. He's out of commission.
Great work, Unit 1.
There we go.
When tanks run amok through crowded city streets, the cops are left with no choice but to fight fire with fire and bring out the heavy artillery. Fortunately for the city of Ashland, these dishonorably discharged deviants were stopped before the results became truly tragic.
Okay. Now, one beginner tip I will actually recommend for you, since I didn't actually
You
recommend anything. And by the way, the accommodation reward is driving the police tank in free patrol. Anyway, get resistances as fast as you can. It's not as severe as it used to be, but if you don't max your resistances rather quickly, you will get decimated.
Officers are on the tail of a suspect involved in a prior bank robbery. There is nothing routine about police pursuits. These situations can change at any minute, and police have to be ready for anything.
Good job, police driver.
Control, we have the suspect in sight. We'll take him down. Over.
10-4, Unit 1.
Hold on, what's happening? Reverse, it's an ambush! Go, 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 go! Control,
This
is
looks
Unit 1.
familiar,
We're under
doesn't
fire.
it?
Repeat, we are under fire. 2 armed vehicles have ambushed
Yeah,
us.
we just
Pulling
did
out.
this 2 missions ago.
Unit 1, get out of there. Proceed to the nearest precinct. Sending back up.
So,
Over.
yeah, it's the same goal. Now, unlike the previous incarnation of this mission, you're supposed to go here. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna make a straight line, or yeah, I'm not gonna make a beeline for it because arbitrarily, this mission has a blockade which you cannot get through. I don't know why. It doesn't explain what's going on, but you have to go this roundabout way that I'm gonna go. Also, good job, Pursuer. You just rammed right into the tunnel structure. GG. Also, these cars are just coded to be faster than you, especially the one with the yellow arrow. Oh, Jesus Christ, oh my word, what is happening? What in the world? What is happening? Holy shit. It's been years since anything like that has ever happened. Get out of the way! I'm not getting the accommodation.
Control, we're at the precinct. We have evaded the suspects. Over.
That's good news, Unit 1. An APB has gone out on the suspects. Over.
When the pursuer becomes the pursued, a police officer's perspective changes from catching bad guys to just surviving. For these officers, their extensive driving training and thorough knowledge of the streets of Ashland gave them the advantage that meant the difference between life and death.
And I almost died. It's the same. The accommodation goal is also 45% health or above. Act 5 harpies are pain. Yeah, so are the broken souls of Act 5. Whew. Those guys are tough.
An escaped convict is on the loose, and a desperate flight for freedom is wrought with reckless indifference to the safety of others.
Control, this is Unit 1. We are 10-8, returning to patrol. Over.
Roger that, Unit 1.
Whoa, that guy's in a
Okay.
hurry. Let's go.
So,
Control, this is Unit 1. We are in pursuit of a red sedan license
this one
plate
is
Tom, Union X-ray
total
584,
filler. Oh,
heading
jeez.
west.
Come on.
Roger, Unit 1. Be advised, suspect just escaped from prison. He is considered
Actually,
armed and
if
dangerous. Proceed with
Does
caution.
shooting a civilian car cause the...
Unit 1.
alternate
ceasefire,
dialogue?
Return to station. The captain wants a word. You fired a weapon without regard for public safety.
All the efforts of the police couldn't prevent this jailbird from flying the coop. Life on the lam won't be easy, though, when the price of freedom is having to constantly look over your shoulder.
You gotta have really high accuracy. If you don't have high accuracy, you're not getting the thing.
Whoa, that guy's in a hurry. Let's go.
Control, this is Unit 1. We are in pursuit of a red sedan, license plate Tom, Union X-ray 584, heading west.
Come on.
Roger, Unit 1.
Pass me.
Be advised, suspect just
There we
escaped
go.
from prison. He is considered armed and dangerous. Proceed with caution.
Affirmative.
Now, if you're really... If you're really fast, you can stop him before he even enters this alleyway here, or this gutter, whatever this is. Oh, come on, come on, come on. There we go. There we go. Not sure if I got the commendation or not.
We have the situation under control. Suspect is apprehended.
Roger, Unit 1. Great work. Units are en route to assist you.
Fueled by the promise of freedom, this single-minded escapee led police on a daring pursuit of reckless abandon. There was only going to be one outcome, and now this jacked-up jailbird is going back to his real home, prison.
I did. Okay, cool. Yeah, you gotta beat that one in really quickly.
Police receive a tip that the Mad Bomber has returned. This time he plans on crippling the city of Ashland by blowing up the power plant. It's a race against time, and you can bet the cops won't stop until this career terrorist is behind bars.
Control, this is Unit 1. We are en route to Ashland Power Plant. Over.
Roger, Unit 1. Exercise extreme caution. Suspect is armed and dangerous. Bomb squad is in transit. Over.
What did people do in Diablo 2 for 1,000
I had a
hours?
feeling we'd hear from Lou Ferris again. We'd better step on it. There isn't much time.
Infinite farming of pits?
Unit 1. Cease fire and return to station. The captain wants a word. You fired a weapon without regard for public safety.
Oh. I was hoping it would show the power plant blown up, because if you run into a bomb, it'll show the power plant all destroyed and crap. Well, I'm not driving all the way to the power plant and waiting 4 minutes again. Anyway. Yeah, they do infinite...
I had a feeling we'd hear from Lou Ferris again. We'd better step on it. There isn't much time.
One of, like, 3 or 4 different things. Maybe 5. Infinite farming of the pit, which is the side dungeon in the Temo Highland, which is where the Infernal Machine is now, in Median. Infinite farming of Diablo. Infinite farming of Baal. And possibly infinite farming of Pindleskin and Countess. Okay, that car is a piece of shit for being there. And most of the time, if people do that, they do it with bots. Because that's all vanilla Diablo 2 Battle.net is just bots running shit. And picking up anything, also I went the wrong way. Picking up anything and everything literally on the frame that Baal or Diablo fucking die on. Farming of what? Base items and high-end runes. I say infinite because finding a jaw rune, for example, in the pit is like a 1 in, seriously, like, several million chance of dropping. So yeah, you could farm it all year long, and you might not get anything. So yeah, that's why I say infinite. And people will just have their bots on to farm Diablo literally without ever stopping. So yeah, that's why I say infinite for the bots. Whoa. MXL, yeah, MXL definitely adds content. Like in Vanilla D2, the only 2 Uber quests there are Uber Diablo and Uber Tristram, which has Uber Mephisto, Uber Baal, and Pandemonium Diablo, which is actually different than Uber Diablo. Whereas Median XL has like 35, actually I don't know about 35, but it has certainly over 20 Uber quests with charms. Proper 1,000 hour content. If you go to 1,000 hours, then you basically end up just infinite, well, I say infinite, but farming like Duncraig a lot.
Unit 1, we are at the power plant. Control, suspect escaping in a sedan. License plate 1, Adam, Tango, 6-9, Charles. Over.
Roger, Unit 1. Locate the bomb.
Okay, so the bomb is this corner. Hey, game.
Control, we have the
Thank
bomb
you.
located.
This is the only time I had such difficulty getting that to register. Normally it pops pretty quick.
Roger that.
But, or farming the Dimensional Labyrinth, which is, ugh. I did that a bit with the Unholy Caster, and I never want to do that again. Oh, crap. If you hit him properly, you can get him to back up, and then unload on him with the machine gun. Now here's a bug, whoa, I guess it's a bug, that only happens in this mission if you finish the mission in first person. If I can ever get up to him. Oh, what the f... Some asshole chose to ram into me. Boy, RNG does not usually screw me over, but... Damn, in this stream, it has done all sorts of weird shit. I feel like my disc is now cursed or something. There we go. Come on, dude. Quit swerving around and let me hit you. Also, I don't think I'm getting the goal for this.
Control, this is Unit 1. We have the situation under control. Suspect is apprehended.
Unit 1, roger that. Well done.
Perseverance and tenacity are the trademark of good police officers. Refusing to give up finally pays off, and a bomb-happy terrorist is off the streets and behind bars.
I like that I was driving a ghost car, apparently. And that woman didn't have a body below her rib cage. I'm real surprised I got the commendation for this. How many hours have I played D2 and MXL? Countless. And other groceries. I don't know. Whatever you want, man.
bank robbers have boldly struck a bank downtown in broad daylight. But mayhem breaks out when they find police ready to greet them at the door. They have to scrap plans of a getaway down Easy Street and resort to a desperate, adrenaline-fueled flight with an arsenal of weapons to clear the way.
All units, we are under heavy fire at Hilton Bank on Waterloo Street. We need immediate backup.
All units proceed to Waterloo Street. 211 in progress. Officers in need of assistance. Code 3.
All units, suspects fleeing in 2 separate vehicles.
Okay, we're gonna interrupt the dialogue here. They put a spike strip right in front of me, but not in any other potential avenues of escape for the criminals. So good job, police force.
We're not sure which vehicle contains the money. It's a judgment.
Control, we have the spike strip. Unit 1 is disabled.
When the crooks are carrying big guns and bad attitudes, skill and training aren't always enough. But you can bet these bank robbing, cop shooting menaces to society will be back. And the police will be right there to lock and load and send these bad guys away for a long, long time.
All units, suspects fleeing in 2 separate vehicles.
So now to do this one seriously. Whoa. You have to go for the red sports car first and then the blue van later, because if you go for the blue van first, the red sports car will get away and you will fail the mission. Okay. I was hoping to have a head-on collision with the... Oh god, come on.
Tom, 7, King, Ida, Mary.
Oh! That was me failing without even intending to. Okay, it's the first time I've legitimately failed anything in this in a long time.
All units, suspects fleeing in 2 separate vehicles.
Unit 1, we're not sure which vehicle contains the money. It's a judgment call. Over.
Do I enjoy your company? Yes, I do. And do I enjoy a good challenge? Depends on what the challenge in question is. Like, I actually haven't brought this up yet. I just did the Lost Viking minigame in StarCraft 2, the Wings of Liberty campaign, which that thing is complete horseshit. But I did get the achievement there, and that is not a good challenge. It's... Luckily, I'll never have to play that again.
Control, this is Unit 1. Red sports car has been stopped. Situation under control. Suspect is apprehended and the money has been recovered.
Good work, Unit 1. Backup units on the way. Continue pursuit of suspects in blue van. Over.
Now, I'm not sure why the red sports car blew up. Actually, I'll keep the siren on. What's my PC? Windows 7. Windows 7, I think 16 gigs of RAM. 1 terabyte hard drive.
Unit 1, this is Air Unit 4. We're running low on fuel. We're gonna have to abandon pursuit of Blue Van.
Now there is absolutely no
Control,
way
we are
to...
in pursuit of a blue
Oh shit,
van,
come on,
license
come on,
plate
come on,
David
not
Isaac
again.
Charles 481. Suspect is armed and firing at us. Returning fire. Over.
Unit 1,
Please, for the love of God, not again. Oh, thank God. Whoa, come on, quit. This is a quit drifting. This is not Fast and Furious.
Control, the van is dropping weapons.
Stand for Unit 1. Make sure you get that later.
Get behind! Get in front of me! I can't aim behind! Okay, well, I failed the commendation for this. I was way too inaccurate.
Control, this is Unit 1. Blue van has been stopped. All suspects have been apprehended. Over.
Roger, Unit 1. Great work. Units are en route to assist you.
Should you use a separate keyboard for MXL? That depends. If you want to use the function keys as your hotkeys, if you have to hit the function key in order to use the function buttons, fuck yes. Having to hit function and then
Control,
the button
we
for
found a weapon.
hotkeys is a real pain in the ass.
Good police work, Unit 1. Bring them in for investigation.
Police officers face long odds when battling armed and dangerous criminals with an arsenal of weapons rivaling a third world army. But training, perseverance, and a bulldog mentality can help to even the odds and put these brazen bandits behind bars.
3 things to note here. First off, I love... Also, yeah, I knew I wasn't getting the accommodation for that. I think you might have to have over 50% health. First off, I love how they don't even pick up the gun. Secondly... Actually, just 2 things. Secondly, I love that the car's just rolling down the hill during that dialogue.
A police stakeout requiring officers to pose as pizza delivery men is interrupted when an escaping hostage taker flies by in a blue van. The pursuing officer has wrecked his vehicle and calls for backup from the only other unit in the area, who incredibly picks up the chase in a pizza delivery truck.
Unit 1, this is Unit 2. We are in need of immediate backup. We were in pursuit of a blue van. The suspects took 3 people hostage and are now fleeing. Hostages are free, but our vehicle is disabled. Please pick up pursuit.
Roger, Unit 2. We will pick up pursuit to the best of our abilities. Over.
10-4, Unit 1. Thanks.
Have I ever used the extra keys in a gaming keyboard? No, because I'm so accustomed to normal keyboards that I just don't bother.
We are engaging.
Also, this mission here, last time I streamed this game, I muted the game audio and put in the pizza delivery music from Spider-Man 2. I'm not doing that this time around. Also, that was a good turn that guy made. If you guys want to open up a new tab and do that, be my guest. Also, I missed 1 bullet. That sucks.
Control.
It
Suspect is
sucks
tossing a gun from the
because
car.
you do not have enough... Okay, I'm starting over. This mission is really hard because this pizza van sucks. And you don't have enough bullets to stop the blue van.
Control, we have visual contact. Suspects just passed by. We are engaging.
Oh, okay, cool.
Control. Suspect is tossing a gun from the car.
Not... I can't... Uh-oh. Had I known he was going to hit that, I would have plowed into him. There we
Control,
go.
this is
That
Unit
was
1.
actually a
We have
decent
the
pizza
situation under
van.
control. Suspect is
And I didn't even have
apprehended. We're going
to
after
use
the
all
gun.
my bullets either.
Unit 1, roger that.
I may have caused
Well
too much
done.
property damage, though, to get the accommodation. Also, I probably should have turned there. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, we're good. Don't hit this car. Okay, I hit the fire hydrant. That's fine.
Control, we have the gun.
Well done, Unit 1.
The last thing this running renegade expected was to see a pizza delivery truck in his rearview mirror. But these weren't your everyday pizza delivery men. These were highly trained police officers. And the only thing they're delivering is this surprise suspect to the city jail.
Have I ever got someone that asks as many questions as you? Actually, no.
You have earned a commendation.
You do actually ask more questions than anyone I've seen, but that's fine. That is fine. Your questions aren't, like, ridiculously stupid or anything like that.
The Mad Bomber has escaped from prison and is on his way to the airport in a heavily armed and armored limousine. There are times when the police have no other choice than to use brute force. When wrong is on a collision course with right, it's time for the cops to take off the gloves.
All units, this is an all-points bulletin. Be on the lookout for one Lou Ferris, just escaped from the city jail. Approach with extreme caution. Suspect is heavily armed and extremely dangerous. Last seen heading westbound on Ashland Highway in a white limo.
That's it. I am sick and
Ooh,
tired of this idiot.
crap.
Let's step on it.
I don't really think anything's up with that. I think, honestly, I just think you're more curious than anyone I've had. And there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, now, this one here, same as always, although I will pull out my rocket launcher.
We've got visual on the suspect.
Roger that.
Now, this
Catch him
this
later.
cop, this extra cop car here does absolutely nothing to help you. He just gets in the way of your shots. Also, I don't know what just happened there that made the limo slow down. You want to aim sort of like this, so you can hit the limo,
He's firing at us. Back off. Back off.
and hopefully actually kill the other police car. The faster this police car dies, the better, quite frankly. Because, again, he does nothing but get in the way. Okay, can we not aim at anything? There we go. Okay, he's dead. Good. Come on.
Unit 1, ceasefire.
That wasn't my fault, Control. I don't know if I'll get the accommodation for this or not. Holy, what is with our bouncing? What in the world?
Control, this is Unit 1. We have the situation under control. Suspect is apprehended.
Roger, Unit 1. Great work. Units are en route to assist you.
Pushed to the extreme limit of law enforcement, these fearless officers finally subdue their nemesis, using a combination of skill, brute force, and speed. For the convicted terrorist, escaping from prison was a big mistake, and one that he'll pay for in decades added to his sentence.
You have earned a
I'm not sure what Median XL means, other than just it's a mod for D2. As for, have I tried Naginata Assassin? Not in Sigma. I tried Naginatasin in 2017 before various skills got buffed and before you could use Broadside. It was still okay for farming, but it was not good for much else, unfortunately.
Thank you for joining us on this wild ride through the lawless city of Ashland. I'm Sheriff John Bunnell. See you next time on World's Scariest Police Chaser.
I don't know why this part is so damn quiet. Like I didn't do anything to the volume. In fact, before he said what he just said, right after he said what he said, I have the volume turned up as high as it can go through OBS. And it's still really quiet. I don't know why. I'm gonna have to watch this and turn the volume back down so you guys don't get deafened by the music when it comes back. Yeah, Naginata at least had lackluster skills. I'm not surprised that it still does. Am I good looking? People... I've heard people say that about me. I personally don't think so. Okay, I'm going to turn this back down to 3.3. Okay. So since the number of people watching... Well, actually, it just went up. But, I'll show off some of the unlockables. Bonus items. I'll turn on the... How about the tank? Wait, I did unlock low gravity, right? Please tell me I unlocked low gravity. Okay, yes I did. Very good. I'll show off the free patrol real quick. I'm not going to show the location... Like, I'm not going to show unlocking every area like I did last time. I'll show where it is on the map, but I'll unlock one of them. So anyway, the beach is way over here. I'm going to be going to the church, which is down here, where the ambulance, or the hospital is in Mission 10. The harbor, the industrial zone where Mission 2 takes place, the airport where Lou Ferris was trying to escape to in the last mission, the suburbs where the test criminal in Mission 3 goes, the police academy in Missions 1 and 4, the gas station near where Mission 6 takes place, the stadium in which the first tank driver in Mission 14 goes to, Chinatown, which the driver in the blue van is in Mission 19, the one I just did where you drive the pizza van, and the donut shop, because of course you gotta have cops loving donuts. So there's a reason I'm driving this tank. First off, look how slow this is. But more importantly, this vehicle is indestructible when it hits other vehicles. It does take damage when you hit walls, as you see there. Yeah. But yeah, it has unlimited health. And what you're supposed to do in free patrol mode here... What's my accent? Eastern U.S., I guess. Okay, what you're supposed to do is catch criminals and get a high score, but you don't unlock anything for doing this. Unless maybe you do after like 1,000,000 points, maybe. But that is not possible without save states. And... yeah, driving this tank, you can't capture anybody. Unless you happen to get lucky. Although there is a really bullshit meme category on speedrun.com where you have to get 25 criminals with the tank. Now I'm hoping to show off this game's really stupid physics, but I don't think I'm going to, unless I get lucky. And also, by the way, this is, if I were to show off everything, this would be really boring.
We lost him.
What is Liam Hemsworth in the film trailers? I honestly do not know what you're talking about. I don't watch a whole lot of film trailers and such. But I will be ending the stream pretty soon, like within the next 2 minutes. But I do want to unlock the church, and oh, by the way, your reward for unlocking all of the starting locations is being able to select a random location. It's not anything worth writing home about. There is one really humorous glitch that I'd like to show off. Gotta wait till it says church unlocked, church reached.
Oh, this place gives me the creeps.
And so we're gonna open fire on the church. There we go. Watched any Llama SC videos? I haven't watched Llama SC in quite some time. Oh, by the way, if you have... I need to quit saying by the way. If you have a Discord, you can look me up on Discord. User ID 2003. If you want to ask more questions about Median XL. Although I don't often check it. Okay, so here's the glitch, and you have to have low gravity on for this. I just drive with any vehicle other than the APC in the tank. Oh, I didn't turn it on. Crap. What'd I turn on? Oh, I didn't turn anything on. I turned the tank off, though. Do I know what his accent is, though? Not offhand. I'd have to watch him again. Okay. So anyway. Anyway, stream will be ending very soon. I just want to show this off. Turn on low gravity with any vehicle, the faster the better. This is the best place for this. You just sort of go through the wall, and this happens. Yeah, you just go into a pit of nothing, and you instantly die. So, on that note, I will see you guys tomorrow for Median XL. Most likely the Death Gaze Barb. I'll see you guys then.